Greetings all, yes, best from the west. I pray you're all in good health and everything's tickety good. And life's going good for you. You're going upstream rather than downstream. If you want to go downstream, that's up to you. But I suggest we all go upstream at some stage in our lives because we know what the past was. We don't really want to deal with the past, especially if it's traumatic, you know. We want to deal with positive things and we want good things in our life. Yeah, so guess where I'm going today? Nope, not Manchester Piccadilly. Nope, I'm on my way to York. Yes, I'm going to the York market, Christmas market. Yeah, I'm going to go and see how the other half lives in York. You know me, every now and again, I try and visit different parts of the country. You know, because some people are born in this country and never move out of the city, or some people never move out of the district, you know. So I think it's important to travel, and you know, traveling I think is good. You know, I came here when I was 7 on my own on a ship from Barbados. It took me 21 days. Yeah, I'll never forget that. 21 days it took. Yeah, on a ship, massive big ship. You know, on my own. Well, I had a chaperone, but she was never around anyhow. I woke up one night and she was gone. So from that night onwards, I pretended to fall asleep. And soon she got off, I got off. And I used to roam the ships and everything, go down in the bows. And I'm a 7-year-old boy, you know, running around a ship. You know, a massive big ship, you know, with about 200 or 300 people on board. Or I don't know how many people was on board that day. But those few days, yeah. But yeah, there was a lot of people. Yeah, so yeah, I've always had this bug in my body, in my mind to travel. I've always liked to travel, and you know, I was really sad that I was hindered from traveling as much as freely as I wanted to, because I was refused to have a British passport for 39 years. You know, yeah, 39 years. I applied for a British passport and refused. I only got it, 10 weeks ago or something, yeah. You know, and that's only because of the Windrush scheme, you know. So yeah, the Windrush thing is really important, you know, because, you know, we came here, because what anyone wants to say, we came here and we helped rebuild this country, you know, we did, you know. When I came here, if you put your hand in front of your face this time of the year, you couldn't see it, you know. I remember going to the bus, going to school and waiting for the bus, and couldn't tell the number of the bus until it was virtually on top of us. You know, so it's important that we remember the people of the Windrush and remember what we've contributed to this country. I'm not talking about any other country, this country, Great Britain, UK, yeah, so don't let nobody try and tell you anything different, yeah. If you're West Indian, yeah, any other Caribbean islands, any of them, yeah, we all made sure that when we came here, we looked after the people here. So we had the nurses, we had the bus drivers, we had people working in the mines. You know, there was so many black men working in the mines, you know, and no one ever talks about that. You know, that's something I must get hold of Junior and let Junior tell me some stories about when he was working down the coal mines, you know. Yeah, it's important that we document these things, because we know about the buses and everything, but we never really think about the people that actually kept the power, the lights on, the heating and everything. Well, the heating, back in those days you had to chop wood and put coal on coal fire and stand in front of the fire, you know what I mean, and your legs would walk, because it was like, it was really, really hot. It was cold, but if you stood in front of the fire, yeah, especially if you had jeans on, yeah, the jeans would get burnt, would start hot, and you wouldn't feel it, and then when you moved, the jeans would burn the back of your foot. Tell you, those were the days, eh? Those were the days. Anyhow, yeah, listen, I'm raffling on now. Waffling on, raffling on, waffling on. Yeah, so, anyhow, listen, I'm going to come out of here now. And remember, the Most High loves you more than I do. Make sure you love yourselves and make sure you're good to yourselves. Yeah? And life is such a beautiful thing. Yeah. And remember, if you're going out today, you have to wrap up warm. Today is the first proper day of winter, I would say. The first proper day. Yeah, oh yeah, look. So I got this on my little finger. I bit my nail this morning and stripped it, and it went right down like to the, to the part where it's dead sore. So every time I touch anything, it just hurts. So anyhow, listen, I'm going to start chatting. Let's just see what's going on. So yeah, so this is me on my way to York. Okay, so I'm out of here now. I'm going to love you and leave you, and hopefully I will talk to you when I get into York. Yeah? Alright, remember, the Most High loves you more than I do, and make sure that everything you do well. You put good food in your body, and the only way you can put good food in your body is by making sure that the food you buy is really, really good. And you know what? I noticed that even when you go to the supermarkets, whichever supermarket you go to, when you're buying these vegetables these days, you have to really look at the packaging and turn them over and everything. And in fact, I've tried to stop buying packaged veg, yeah, because I noticed that with the packaged veg, it doesn't last as long as the ones not in the packet. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, I'm finding that a lot of the packaged veg is going off really, really quick. Really quick. So I don't know what's happening with the food in the UK at the moment. And that's why we've got to try and make sure that we grow our own. Yeah, I'm serious when I say start to grow your own veg, guys and girls and everyone in between. It's really important. I don't know if anyone else, and the bread. Well, I've kind of stopped buying a lot of bread these days, I'm buying more biscuits, like cream crackers, water biscuits and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on with the food at the moment. The quality of food is getting so poor, really poor. So like I said, if you want to eat well, if you want to be well, you got to put good food in your body. It's just like a car, you can only put in what you get out. If you put oil in the water, it's not going to work, is it? Or you put water in the oil, it's not going to work. Or you put diesel in the petrol engine, or try to put it in an electric car, you're in problems. So you've got to make sure that everything you do, you make sure that what you know exactly what you're putting in your body. That's what I'm trying to say, and that way, hopefully, you will, and when we do go, we'll go not in any pain or discomfort. Because I think my only gripe about dying is that I don't really want to go in any pain. I want to go in my sleep or have a massive a brain hemorrhage or something where where I don't suffer. I don't know if a brain hemorrhage, I don't even know if you suffer from that. I don't have no idea. But what I'm trying to say, in my sleep most of all, with some peaceful and nice and and healthy. Because at the end of the day, we're all gonna go, so it's a waste of time. You're all thinking that this and that. You got to remember, the Most High is the one that brought us here, and the Most High is the one that's gonna take us out of here. Yeah. So Be you like, believe that or not, know it or not, that's my interpretation of it. And everything I say is only from my point of view, of course. You know, I don't profess to know anything at all. I'm just a stupid, dumbo, old black man. Anyhow, listen, on that note, I'm out of here. Remember, be good to yourselves, and remember the Most High loves you more than I do. And if no one has told you today that they love you, I'm telling you, I love you. Yeah, and only you. Just you. No one else but you. Bye. See ya.